Sorry about that. I forgot that I cleaned up some files and folders yesterday. So I accidentally, I renamed the folder in which the video comes from. So there we go. Hello, 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 vampires and charlatans. Hola, salut, bonjour, guten morgen, salamat pagi, chash, namaste, ni hao, kamusta, Vietnamese greeting, annyeong, konnichiwa. Suzu! How is everybody doing today? Take-san, thank you for 15 months membership. Thank you, thank you. Ohayo gozaimasu. Yes, it is August already. It still feels like June to me, but here we are in the month of August. I will never forget. I was embarrassed by the month of August back when I was like 3 years old, 4 years old. 4 years old. How old was I? 4 or 5 years old. I don't know, somewhere between like ages of 3 and 5 years old. It's probably younger. It's probably closer to 3 because, right, I was embarrassed by the month of August. Let me tell you why. I remember we were moving. Right, my mother and I were moving. Again, I was like super little, super little. Okay, I was not even going to school. Okay, so that's how young I was. So yeah, I was like less than 5 years old. So I wasn't even in school. But we were moving to a new apartment. Before I was so rudely interrupted, we were moving to a new apartment. And my mother was like getting some stuff to put in the truck, and she hired like a guy, you know, to drive this truck to the new apartment, right? And I was just sitting in the truck waiting for my mother to like load the stuff in the truck. And the guy who was driving the truck, right? He was just making small talk conversation with small child, right? He was just making small talk conversation, right? And then he asked me, when is your birthday? I could say the word October, but I could not say the word August because I was telling him, oh, my birthday is in October, right? And I was saying, my mother's birthday is in May, right? And what little I know of my father, right? And what little I knew that my father, his birthday was in August, right? Heck, if I remember what day. Okay, I don't remember what day. Okay? But I know that my father's birthday was in August, right? Right? And so I was saying, my birthday is in October. I could pronounce that. My mother's birthday is in May. I could pronounce May. However, I was like, what is this month? What is the 8th month called? I was able to say it before. And so you know what came out of my mouth? Ostrich. Which is like is that not like a harder word than August for like a 4-year-old? And I'm like, I know my father was born in ostrich. I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. Did he understand August? Did he think I was trying to say my father is from Austria? I don't know. But I remember this. This is a core memory because it is one of the first times in my life I knew I had fudged up and embarrassed myself in front of a stranger. Okay, I was trying to say my father was born in August. Again, I don't remember what day, okay? I don't know like a whole lot of facts like that. I just remember August. Right? And it came out as... And I knew that was wrong. But I knew I had to say something, okay? Like, I had to finish the thought. I had to finish the conversation. 3 or 4 years old, by the way. I knew I had to finish the conversation. A question was asked. I must complete my complete thought. And ostrich came out, and I knew that was incorrect. But I could not remember how to pronounce the word August. I don't know why he's losing his mind today. I don't know why he's losing his mind right now. He just like sits up, screams, and lays down. He's laying down right now. Now he's being chill. But just before he gets up and screams, looks around and screams. I don't know what's up. He was in his cat tree when we first started the stream, so I guess he's heard me talking. So he comes here in order to scream at me, how fudging dare I make noise. Dude, when I was recording the video for Uma Musume, I have to edit it still. I was doing editing like 2 hours ago before I got on the bike. Yeah, so 2 hours ago I did some editing and got on the bike. And now I'm here. But, dude, like, I have to edit. I haven't gotten to the point in the video yet, but dude, there are like some long pauses because suddenly Golden Boy starts heckin' screaming in the middle of the recording. And I was like, please, man, I'm trying to get this video out. So I have to edit that out. I haven't gotten to it yet, but I remember that he started screaming in the middle of me playing Uma Musume. Okay, but we can't get too sidetracked here because we are doing the first marshmallow stream in like heckin' 4 months, 5 months, something like that. Okay. We have, at least by the time I checked, let me move over here. When I checked, before I started streaming, there were 52 marshmallows. After I did not include some of them, since some of them are music recommendations, some of them are game recommendations, some of them are like super old questions from like 3 months ago that I already answered, like on Twitter or something. Yeah. So yeah, it's no longer relevant, but yeah. But yeah. Okay, we have 52 to get through today. What was it? See, I touched him on the head and he like lost his mind just now. As if to like unhand me, you cootie haver. You have cooties, how fudging dare you? And now he's like walked away. Okay? Okay. first question. In 3, 2, 1. With recent events with YouTube, have you thought about double streaming on Twitch like Ninishi and Mimi? I'm not sure if my internet will hold up for that because my ISP has like a monopoly in my neighborhood, my neck of the woods, or at least in my apartment complex, and like the internet is already like too heckin' expensive, okay? Like I upgraded internet like 6 months after I debuted. Cause I remember I had like some internet problems in the early streaming days. And like me upgrading my internet fixed it, but like even with me paying like heckin' like $100 a month for internet, I get like 20 megabytes upload. Yeah, download is very good, but like I get 20 megabytes upload. Okay, that's just my neck of the woods. I would need still no fiber in your area. I mean, I probably need to like just move out of this apartment complex. It's kind of an older building, so I don't think they have they can't install the fancy fiber. So yeah, I don't think it's a bad idea to dual stream. However, I'm not confident that my internet will hold up. That is trash. Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah. This is now $100. It was up from like originally it was about $50 a month. So now it's doubled for just slightly better service. I mean, they probably have other plans, like stronger plans, but it's like, yeah, dude, I'm already hacking broke, okay? I really don't want to pay more than what I'm already paying. But yeah, so I guess maybe I can do a test stream, dual stream on Twitch. Yeah. I promise that twitch.tv/Charlotte Suzu is my real account. I just use it to follow VTubers. I don't really chat. Cause the one time I did chat, it was in Nina's stream, and like one of Nina's mods clapped me, so I don't really chat. I just lurk. Yeah, $100 a month for only 20 megabytes per second upload. Yeah, it's around 20. I've never seen it higher than like 22. But yeah, so I don't think that dual streaming will work out for me, but we will see. Okay. Alright, the child has like walked away somewhere. Hopefully we can look at marshmallows in peace. Okay. New question in 3, 2, 1. Well, Will the Shito rigged help UK only trans pass the age verification? Yes, because Shito is timeless. Shito is ageless. Personally, I dislike how dual streaming chats look. I do as well, unironically. Unironically. Okay, unironically. But I think there's yeah, going back to that, I think there are some applications that will... Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's some applications. There's one that I know of. It's a Japanese app called like One Kome. They'll like put your chats to... If you dual stream, they will put both chats together in a single box. And they just have like symbols that tell you if it was from YouTube or Twitch. So I think I would do that. Okay, that is what I would do. Okay? Or I will just hack in for Go chat on screen, okay? Cause yeah, I just don't I don't like the way I don't like two chat boxes on screen. It's super ugly to me. Well, the Shito rig help UK only trans pass the age verification? Yes, because Shito is timeless, okay? The dude's trying to quote unquote protect the children, quote unquote protect the children, okay? They will see the Shito, right? And look at the Shito behind me. They will see the Shito and be like, oh yeah, respect your elders, okay? This dude is older than me, okay? Yeah. If it works, was this your plan all along to help the British Onichans? No. Man, I don't know what the heck is going on over there. Why do you think that was planned, okay? Why do you think that was planned, okay? I don't know what's going on over there. Working so hard to get it done before the bill was passed. I don't know what is going on over there. It's just a coincidence. Okay. But where is this? Where is this? Here we go. Here we go. Here we are. Delete this. Thank you for your submission. I appreciate you taking the time. New question. 3, 2, 1. Why wouldn't you use a broken pencil? Because there is no point. Clap, 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 patch, 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 patch. Okay. New question. 3, 2, 1. My friend and I went on a trip to a cottage up north and we ran into an old pawn shop that had old game consoles just sitting outside. Okay, I remember old game console sitting outside. I would double check the label on that because I will never forget. I was like 6 or 7 years old, and it was me and my mother walking through like kind of like a street that's like has like a whole lot of stores, so like a busy, like really busy shopping street. And there was like a dude outside on the table. He was selling like electronics and stuff, right? And there it was on the table. I saw it. It said PlayStation. Not PlayStation. That was an O, okay? It said PlayStation. And me, I'm like, again, I'm like 6 or 7 years old, and I'm like, I don't think Sony would misspell their own console name. That's not how you spell PlayStation. That's a little suspicious. Yeah, PlayStation. So yeah, I would be super wary. Old game consoles just being sold outside, like on a table? No. They looked like they were in good condition. They tried buying the Xbox wireless controller, but the shop owner was like, oh, you want that one? You have to buy the console too. But I was like, I don't want an Xbox S. So I took another controller and was like, how about this one? It's kind of dusty, but it looked okay. And so he was like, I'm looking for $20 for that one. And I was like, yeah, sure, that works. Then he charged me $22 because, of course, the price didn't include tax. Did I get scammed? Only if you think taxation is theft. That is my answer. New question in 3, 2, 1. Since you plan to play the rest of Sonic games, we should also catch you up on the Yakuza series so we can finally get that Sega Ambassador status. Okay, if you actually said you want to be Sega Ambassador, I would legit play on stream or make pre-recorded video of all of Yakuza. However, until that day happens, I'm sorry, dudes are not gonna wanna sit here and watch me play that for 10 streams, okay? I played Yakuza like a dragon, Yakuza 7, on stream like in 2022 or whatever, okay? And it dragged out for way too heckin' long. I loved that game, okay? I loved the fudge out of that game. However, I know dudes are not gonna sit there and watch me play that. So that's why I have not played another Yakuza game on stream. Yeah, even though, again, I loved that game. I haven't played the next one, Infinite Wealth. I haven't played that one. I should, but I just don't... don't have, like... I guess like nowadays like a lot of free time to play games like I'm not like making content for. I'm also broke. Yes, we're still broke here. Yeah, I did play Ishin. Yeah, I did play Ishin actually. But because I'm broke, all the games I buy, I commit to like at least making some sort of content out of it. So that way to next year, I can list it tomorrow. Next year, I can claim it as business expense. Okay? Alright? Sorry, there were a lot of expenses. Having to pay for 4th and 5th outfit out of pocket. Having to pay for 3D model. Okay? I am broke. I am also the person who paid for the Aeonia Maid Cafe environment that was not split. No, that was 100% me, my idea. Okay, so I volunteered to pay for it. Okay, so I am broke. Okay, so for the time being, I'm committing to like unless it's like, okay, this is like a cheap like $5 game or whatever. All the games that I buy for the next few months, I have to stream it or record it. Okay, I have to justify the expenditure so I can take it off, claim it on my taxes next year. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Let's see, what does this say? Okay. Oh yeah, God, thank you for the super chat. You still paying for Minecraft? Yeah. That's also me. Okay, I pay $8 a month for Minecraft, but spoiler alert, Minecraft soon. Spoiler alert, Minecraft soon. You will know soon enough why Minecraft is soon. Gosh darn, wait, sorry. I pressed the wrong button. Sorry, I pressed the stream starting button. Okay, the button to shuffle the marshmallows is right underneath. Okay, the button to shuffle the marshmallows is underneath the button to spin, to start the spin, okay? Alright. So I mispressed. Okay, there are too many toggles on the second model, okay? So the stream deck is full. And this is like the big one that you dudes bought for me like 2 years ago, okay? Okay, I'm using the big one that you dudes gifted to me. It's still full. Okay. Okay. Need a bigger one. Okay, technically you can hook up 2 stream decks. I'm not sure if I want to do that. I'm not sure if I want to take up more desk space. Okay. Question 3, 2, 1. Not a question, but my friend that watches mostly Hololive was telling me that lately YouTube has been recommending your old shorts from like 3 years ago. YouTube has been recommending me my old like ASMR videos from like 2 years ago. Okay? I wish YouTube heckin' would. I mean, I'm glad that YouTube is recommending something of heck in mind, like for heckin' once. But I wish it were stuff from like 2 years, like 2024. Dude, don't look at my cringe younger self. I have matured. I'm better. I'm not that person anymore. 3 years ago, I'm not that person anymore. You know what I get on my recommendations? Like 4-year-old, like Nene and Isla members only streams. New question 3, 2, 1. Been a while since I submitted anything. I'm on my lose weight and go gym arc. Stronger than me, I wouldn't be caught hacking dead in the gym. Finally got the meal planning set and been doing gym over a year. Good for you though, stronger than me. Have you been keeping up with your workouts so you can last longer in 3D? Yep! Just 2 hours ago I was on the bike. Yep. Yeah, I just watch videos when I'm on the bike. And yeah, I just watch videos when I'm on the bike. I've also started to like, as long as there's something there to distract my brain from the misery of having to work out, okay, I actually can like tune out like the actual working out part, and like next thing I know, I'm done. Oh, I went further than like I had anticipated. I also started to like play with the cat while I'm on the bike. You know, have like, you know, this toy on a string and I wave it around and he loses his mind, you know. So it's worked out for both of us. What kind of videos have you been watching lately? I usually go through Moist Critical. Okay. I usually go through Moist Critical videos. Okay. That's what I watched today. Like his last 3 videos. Also, you know what I watched like 2 days ago? I'll show you dudes what I watched on the bike 2 days ago. Dude. Let me give you dudes a link. This is what I watched on the bike 2 days ago. Okay, where the heck is in... Okay, I can't find my hacking history. Is the mobile history like different from the desktop history? But let me just look it up. I know what it is. It is okay, you dudes look at this. I watched this like 2 days ago when I was on the bike. It's actually like pretty decently made. It's a fan movie, a fan-made indie movie of Buckshot Roulette. That's what I watched like 2 days ago. So I watched that. Yeah, if you dudes haven't seen it, give it a watch. It's 15 minutes long. It's actually halfway decently made. Watch a lot of Kanade clips. I love Kanade. Kanade is super cute. I like Kanade a lot. As far as how meals have been going, I still cook like 5 to 6 days a week. So I still sorry. I don't want to cook 7 days a week. Can I have like a day off? I usually order out like on Sundays. Yeah. So on Sundays I usually order out. You know what I've tried recently? I never had it before, like 2 weeks ago. Panda Express. I just tried it because it was cheap. Like cheaper than like your average takeout. And it actually was okay. Yeah? So I had that for the first time like 2 weeks ago. I got like the sirloin beef or whatever. Yeah, I never had Panda Express before 2 weeks ago. Had chow mein. And I'm like, oh, okay, it's halfway decent. And it's like a lot cheaper than like a lot of the other fast food places in my neck of the woods. So yeah, I do order out like once a week, twice a week at most, but every other day I'm cooking. Get a stupid amount of food for the price. Yeah, this like I had like a plate. They call it a plate, but I had like a plate of chow mein and some beef and some chicken for like $11. Yeah. I'm like, ooh, this is a lot cheaper than like what some of the other places are charging. Yeah. And like it's enough to fill me up for the whole day. So that can be like one meal a day. Like if I eat it, like I usually not hungry again until the next day, so yeah. So halfway decent food. It's not like it's like the most amazing food ever, you know, but halfway decent food. It's not too shabby. For just like $11. That's good. That's good for me. Whatever. Okay. Well, I was gonna be like, oh, I should hydrate, but heckin', they left me water in the fridge. Whatever. Okay, new question. 3, 2, 1. Question for the Oni-chans. Okay, marshmallow for you dudes, I guess. Would you rather be the real radar intercept officer in the backseat to Suzu in her F-14 Tomcat in the Ace Combat 7 universe, or the turret gunner of a M12 Warthog in the Halo universe with Suzu at the wheel in the driver's seat? For me, the M12 Warthog with Suzu looks more fun, but she found so many different ways to kill her passengers with that thing. I want to go out in a blaze of glory with the Moto the Warthog. I want a slightly better chance of survival of the F-14 unless Suzu flies near bridges, small electrical towers, clouds, and especially the ocean. So there you go. That is your question. I mean, if I may chime in, if I may offer my 2 cents. At least, with the Warthog, I went back in time just to save my bro. I was not gonna do this without him. Okay, so that's just me. At least if I kill you, you can be certain that I will go back in time to save you. New question 3, 2, 1. Would you rather run on turf or dirt? Dirt is dirty, isn't it? What is turf? What is turf? Is it grass? Is there any VTuber that you believe you can beat in a race? No. Going by Uma Musume, you working out on your exercise bike is increasing your speed and power stat. What are you doing to help raise your stamina? I'm not doing anything to raise my stamina. I am not doing anything to raise my stamina. I put all my stats into wit. Wit and rest. Okay, not even rest, just wit. She's like, Haru Babu. Okay. I'm trying to like keep my opinions until the video comes out, which I want to okay, the tentative date for Uma Musume video is on Tuesday, because I'm not gonna stream on Tuesday. But my initial reaction to Haru Urara was like, she's so bad! She's a pooper! I'll cheer for her. I'll cheer for her. This is me. This is who I identify with. Okay. In question 3, 2, 1. Since you own a golden pet, do you have any advice of taking care of a golden scorpion? I'm afraid of insects, so no. Good luck with your scorpion. In question 3, 2, 1. You said you don't like PB movies or games like The Godfather, Grand Theft Auto, Goodfellas, or the Mafia series. But you just played The Chef's Shift, which is technically an homage to this kind of media with roots in the noir cinema and the sources type gangster movies, and even consider it for a game of the year. Are you perhaps more willing to give this sort of movies and games in probably a chance in the future? I mean, I just thought the Godfather was like, it's whatever. Grand Theft Auto looks funny, but I personally would never play it myself. But it looks funny. It looks funny. I watch other people play it, but I probably would never play it myself. Goodfellas? I've never seen that, so I don't have an opinion on it. At least the Mafia series. I know what the Mafia series is, so. Let's just say I am more into like... it's like GTA. I never played that game. I've never even heard of it, I guess. Right now I'm into my random small cheap indie game era. Right now, unironically, so we'll see though. If somebody can recommend me like a good game, then maybe I'll play the one, it's the Grand Theft Auto 6 that's coming out like next year or whatever. Maybe I'll give that one a try. Cause the old like GTA 5 is like 10 years old or something, right? Right? You know what I enjoyed watching? I enjoyed watching the one Hololive GTA RP. That was fun. That was fun. Like, there was like an unfortunate one. Okay, there was like an unfortunate one time. There was like another VTuber. I don't know her. Like, I don't know her. I don't believe in her or interacted with her. Who was like trying to get like a VTuber GTA RP server started, but I told management there were some dudes in here, so I think it's best if I dodge. But yeah, so like hopefully like meet like someday I could play like some kind of GTA thing like that. What about Battlefield? Battlefield? I don't think I've heard... That's a video game series, right? I don't think I've heard Battlefield. What is Battlefield about? Is that like Ace Combat or something? Is that like Halo? What is Battlefield? Call of Duty? It's like Call of Duty? Okay. Are we in our... I say I'm in my self-improvement arc because I'm more aware of my mortality than ever before. Are you dudes in your like, let's have super girly emoto play the most dude bro games? Like, is that what you dudes want to do? Do you just want girls to play dude bro games? Like literally, okay, isn't it like a thing that like all the like 20 years ago, like all the nerdy boys were like, no, we don't want girls to play with our dude game. This is for us, okay? This is for us only. This is for men only. No girls allowed. So what? Are you is that like incorrect? And you're like, no, we want to see cute girl play Call of Duty. We want to see cute girl play Call of Duty. We're tired of watching dudes play Call of Duty. Now is the time for a cute girl to play Call of Duty. My, how the times have changed. We yearn for it sometimes. Cute girl with gun, it just works. Okay, dude. There was once like, okay, this is like way before I was VTuber. I tried out Rainbow Six Siege and I could not play it because it felt too bad. It felt to me like I was shooting real people. But then, like the next week, I tried out Overwatch. Okay, and I was like, okay, I can play Overwatch. This will be my first FPS game because Overwatch is like bright and cartoony, so I know I'm not shooting at real people. But Rainbow Six Siege is like dark and like the graphics were more realistic, so I felt bad. Okay, I don't want to shoot a dude for real. Okay, yeah. Overwatch is like Tom and Jerry violence. Okay, that's why I was able to tolerate it. Okay? You would love Battlefield. Oh no, you said it was like Call of Duty, okay? Call of Duty just looks so unappealing to me. Okay? Like the men can have it, okay? The men can have... I'm okay with the men having that. Alright? I know like the nerdy dudes wanna like gatekeep girls from like joining FPS games or certain games. The men can have Call of Duty. I'm okay with that. You can have that one thing. You enjoyed Halo, didn't you? Now, I know I said on stream at the time that I did not enjoy my time. I did not unenjoy my time. However, I was thinking about it a bit after stream, and this is my opinion of Halo. I think it's kind of boring. Like, it was an okay stream, but I think Halo is boring. I'm sorry, maybe dudes just like boring games. Ha-ha! Ha! Maybe dudes just like boring games! Wild truth. Okay? Right? Out of the games you dudes have recommended, Ace Combat was actually fun. Okay? I can't drive, but it was actually fun. Okay? So, I'm willing to pick up Ace Combat 7 again. You played the first 2 levels, but the first 2 levels were boring! You had to hook me within those first 2 levels! Maybe Halo is a nostalgia factor game. Okay, but I have no nostalgia for it because I never played Halo when I was little. Halo is a very basic FPS, but that's why it succeeded. Well, it is super boring. Sorry, it's really basic. Okay, it's not like it's. I wouldn't say, oh, this is the worst game. I wouldn't say that. Okay. No, I don't refund. Okay, yeah, I never refund. Like if any content out of it, I'm reluctant to refund because you know at least I got. Even if I did not enjoy the game, I just don't refund. You know. Yeah, I just don't refund. Unless it was like broken, okay? If the game like did not start up, crash, you know, then I refund. Especially if it's like a AAA studio, okay? If it's an indie studio, then I feel bad, but if it's like broken and the studio has money, then I don't refund. Yeah, I refund Sonic Mania, but then I rebought it on Switch too, so... What's your honest opinion of Doom? Doom was actually kind of fun. I just didn't play it for like more than an hour really, cause I get too motion sickness. But Doom is like actually alright. I would have played Doom for longer, or would play it again, but yeah. Like after like 40 minutes of playing it, it was like, yeah, like I'll at least play till the end of like whatever the second mission, or after 2 hours or whatever. But yeah, it just made me feel really dizzy. Yeah, sorry, Halo is kind of basic. I'm sorry. Okay, well... New question, 3, 2, 1. When you press the button, you gain the ability to talk to cats, but you now have cat ears and a cat tail. I am okay with that. I would tell Golden Boy to please be quiet when they start the stream, okay? Please. It is a start stream. It is the same time every time. So you know when I am going to start the stream. Please, chill out. Okay. Question 3, 2, 1. Are you still keeping your one cover a year rule from before you went indie? You got cover money, my guy. I don't have money for like an MV maker. So that's kinda hard to do. Now that I have to pay for it out of pocket, and there's no like stipend, like specific budget covering that sort of thing. So yeah, so that's kind of hard to do at this point. Okay. What about 3D cover? How much do they normally cost? Oh, 3D cover would be the cheapest, because I would only have to pay for... Well, it depends on where the instrumental comes from. And I have to recreate the instrumental, or if I want like a new instrumental just for me, then that would be minimum $300. Spoiler alert, that is more than what I made from streaming last month, so that's like at least 2 months worth of streaming, okay? So $300 if I needed to recreate like the instrumental. But if I don't need to recreate the instrumental, then I need just a mixer. The mixer would probably go for like on the cheaper end, maybe like, okay, like a dirt cheap mixer would be like $100, $75 to $100 for like a dirt cheap mixer. But like a relatively not okay, like I don't go for like the most expensive person, okay? Cause I don't make that kind of money. So for like an average mixer, like yeah, like about $150. But that would be the cheapest I could probably do like a song, like a serious song cover for, right? $150. But then I would also have to like make the video myself and learn all the dance moves, because we're not about to cheat with an MMD. No! Authentic idol dancing experience. Even if I am bad, I will do the dance myself. I will learn the dance, okay? I'm not gonna cheapen out with an MMD. Okay? You have the Charlotte Suzu honesty promise. If I do a dance cover, it is actually me doing the dancing. Okay, it is not like an MMD. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, that is why currently it's kind of hard for me to do song cover. Question 3, 2, 1. Will you ever take some of your old stream ideas from the first year of Kawaii? I heard you say you couldn't execute some of those ideas because of management. I don't even remember. Okay, did I say this? I don't remember. Now that you're thinking, maybe it's a good idea. Have a good time with Suzy. Most of the time, like, I just wanted to play some games that we didn't have permission for. Like, for the heckin' longest time, like, we couldn't play Nintendo games. Okay? But yeah, I don't actually recall, like, any, like, non-gaming... Any like non-game stream ideas that management just said no. Like management was super lax, okay? I would say that management was super lax. Yeah, management like never really told, at least to me, okay? Now, some other girls had a different experience. Like I know a girl was told, like Ron was told that, oh, like she shouldn't play so many games, right? Right? And then it was also told this, that she shouldn't play so many games. She should be like more Zatsudan. Right? But yeah, like management never said anything like, you shouldn't do it. Like, yeah, management was never like that to me, towards me. But again, other girls may have a different experience. Wow, really? It's because, like, it's kinda the truth that, a lot of games will get you, like, lower CCV than, like, a chatting stream. Yeah? I mean, that's also true for me. That's also true for me. Because usually I'm not. Okay, even if I... Okay. But in my experience, even if I do play, like, the current popular game, like the CCV is still like usually lower than like some stream where I just call the stream I. Okay? If I name the stream just I will usually get more CCV at the end of the stream than if I say, hey, I'm gonna play Minecraft. Hey, I'm playing Expedition 33. Okay, hey, I'm playing Sonic. Okay? So I understand why management would say that. Do I think they should say that? Not necessarily, but I acknowledge that it is a business and they were trying to get our numbers up. But personally, I don't recall a time where management was just telling me, no, you can't do that. Like hard blocked me from doing a certain thing. The only things I ever wanted to do that I couldn't was usually like game permission related, which would not be management's fault. So yeah, maybe other girls may have an example of that happening, but not me. Like they would. Okay, they did give me like a suggestion that I should do ASMR once every 2 weeks, but of course I did not do that. But yeah, I would say that management is yeah. All things considered, management was like super lax, okay? Like all things considered. Management is super lax, okay? I don't really recall a time where I thought that management was like super like inappropriately overbearing is what I'm trying to say. Inappropriately overbearing. Yeah, that is the term for it. Like they were never like overbearing with like a lot of rules that I thought were like ridiculous or unfair. Disagreements, sure, of course. Cause that'd be like saying, oh, do you always agree with everything your boss decides? No. Disagreements, but never like, that's an unreasonable request. And like the one time I thought it was an unreasonable request. I am the person who spoke up and was like, hey, sorry that the former Prime Minister of Japan died. Please take your time to, take your time before reading this. Why the heck would you sell? The acrylic stands for 60-40 in favor of management. They don't buy it because of you, they buy it because of us. Okay? Okay, so that was the only time I thought like, okay, that's unreasonable, so I will say something. If you got paid on time, it already puts Kawaii Management as the top half of VTuber companies. Yes. Yeah, I've never been paid late. If there was any delay, it was because of my bank. Or because it was like a holiday. It wasn't a holiday for Japan, but a holiday for the US, so the bank was delayed, but yeah. We always got paid on time monthly. New question. 3, 2, 1. You're no gamer until you finish the first Halo game. Sorry, Halo is boring. Sorry. I will consider it. But I think it's a really basic, boring game. I'm sorry. So I'm just gonna get bored with it 30 minutes in. New question 3, 2, 1. Since you're such a good example of an emoto, how about reviewing or doing a smash or pass on suggested anime emoto stream? See, I don't really like smash or pass because like I don't want to heckin' hurt Kirino. Why do I want to hurt Kirino? I'm just like saying like, no, she's a trash emoto, but I don't want to like smash her into bits or anything like. I never like, wow, your aggression is so heckin' strong for this fictional character that you wanna like just beat them into the ground? Like what the fudge? So I was never really into smash or pass streams. Yeah, that's not for me really. New question 3, 2, 1. Since you've tried Doom and Halo, can we get another PP Havers game, Duke Nukem? I never played this, but I know this is like a super like dude game. I never played this though. And I don't even like recall seeing a whole lot of gameplay about it. So what kind of game is it? Is it FPS as well? I know like dudes were like... I know it's like a super dude game. Given that it was made for dudes, it's testosterone overdose. Boomer shooter like OG Doom. I will take a look at it. Cause again, like right now I'm in my like cheap like $5 to $10 indie game. And somehow Uma Musume era right now. But I will consider it. I actually do consider like a lot of the games. Like I may not like read it on stream or whatever, but when you do send me game suggestions via Marshmallow, I actually do consider them. So I at least read them and look it up, take the time to look it up on Steam or wherever. Does something like Game Pass work for you to stream? Since there's a bunch of games on there? Sure, why not? Why not? I'm open to almost anything. Almost anything. New question 3, 2, 1. Hey Charlotte, can you give us an example of how Shito sounds? Shito makes no sound outwardly. The sound is telepathically in your brain. So it's whatever you want. I'm curious to know if Shito talks more like an Animal Crossing character, or by saying Shito over and over again with different inflection points, or maybe something totally different. Shito sounds... whatever is the most comfortable sound in your brain is, okay? Shito may sound different to everybody. I think he sounds like breathing, like something. If you get the reference. That could be a quest. That could be something. Oh, look at the children. They don't get the reference. Okay, never mind. You mother fudgers have never watched the greatest Western cartoon in the entire world. Hey, Arnold. Okay, now you dudes get the children. Okay, I said you should be 30 plus years old to heckin' truly enjoy and appreciate the Charlotte Suzu channel. New question 3, 2, 1. If you hadn't been given your name, what name would you have given yourself? I think about this. I've thought about this a couple of times. Because all of Gen 1 production kawaii was never given the option to choose their own lore. We could not choose our own lore. We did not design our models. We did not choose our names. I was about to say management, but no. Costa chose our lore and names and design, right? So yeah, and originally the temporary name that Costa gave me was Charlotte Taylor. Okay? That was going to be my name, Charlotte Taylor. But then he decided on Charlotte Suzu. Which is why everyone wanted to know more about Earth and make friends. Yeah. It wasn't until Gen 2. It wasn't until Gen 2 that everybody in Gen 2 and onwards got to choose their own names. Right? And got to make up their own lore. Right? They still didn't design the model. Okay, let me say that. They still didn't get to design the model. But at least Gen 2 onwards got to choose their own names and got to choose their own lore. But no, Gen 1 was just, yep, this is your name, this is your lore. This is your VTuber type. But I think I've thought about this maybe a couple of times in the past 4 years. But I'm like, nothing comes to mind. Maybe it would have been different if, like, Kawaii was one of those VTuber companies that, like, the girls got to design their own model. Cause some VTuber companies you do get to design, like, whoever they hire as a talent, the talent does get to design the look of their model. Yeah. So maybe if I were able to design, like if I were designing my VTuber model from scratch, no previous reference or anything, then I would have a name in mind. But because I was like, yep, you are born as Charlotte Suzu. I am your father. This is Costa. I am your father. I name you Charlotte Suzu. Okay. This is what you look like. This is your name. Okay, so... okay. So, that's why this question is hard for me to answer. Because I'm sure it would have been different if I had designed my model and lore from scratch. If I had any input. This outfit literally is the most input I have ever had in my own model, okay? So it was not until fourth outfit. This is this is like the first time I had 100% input without having to listen to like anybody else, whether it's management or having to like coordinate with other people or what. Not even Candy Cat was for you, no. No. Cause... Yeah, cause for Candy Cat, pretty much I was like, I want like a cute pink cat ear hoodie. And yeah. Okay, and twin buns. Okay, I didn't have like a concrete idea about what I wanted. So that was like mostly a Torino design, and then after the design came, I believe management had like a couple of thoughts. But the Vampire Bloom, okay, Vampire Bloom would have never happened if it was not for management trying to steer me in the direction of having outfits be tied somehow to lore, okay? Because, spoiler alert, originally, and this is, I say spoiler alert, but it's not like, okay, this is not the theme of the 5th outfit, okay? Or any future outfit so far. But originally, what they wanted for the 3rd outfit was something that was like cute and starry themed. Okay, let me show you maybe an example. I wanted something that was like that had like stars on it or something. Wait, I know exactly the reference. I know exactly like a good reference for what I'm talking about. Wait for it. Look at this! Look at this! Okay. I wanted something like this, but maybe like poofier. Like more of a Lolita style dress. Okay? More like a Lolita style dress. So nothing like this simple, but more of a Lolita style dress that had like also like a starry or space, like a planet motif. Yeah. So yeah, something that's like a Lolita dress that had stars and planets and stuff on it. Yeah. So that originally was my original idea for the 3rd outfit. But then when the 2nd outfit was coming out, was like maybe a month before the 2nd outfit was coming out, one of the managers, Fuli, was like, yeah, how... Oh, actually, no, it's not even a month. It was like pretty far out. Because I don't think the rigging for the 2nd outfit had been completed yet. But like... She was like, okay, what is the lore reason behind you like wearing the Candy Cat outfit? Can we say that maybe you accidentally... Okay, because I remember... we were in a management meeting. And Fuli asks me, okay? Fuli asks me in the meeting. Can I ask a question? Charlotte, do you drink... And there's like a pause, right? And so I'm thinking, oh, she's asking me if I drink like alcohol, right? And so I'm about to say no, right? And then she finishes. Do you drink blood? And I'm like, because I already had it in my head that she was about to ask if I drink alcohol, I thought that she was like asking me like, IRL, do you drink blood? And I'm like, what? And then wait, she means like as like vtuber lore or something. She means as like vtuber lore. Okay, and I'm like, yeah, the lore is that my mother sends me like a weekly supply of blood to consume in hopes that my power will awaken. My full vampire powers will awaken. That is the lore that I have established. And then for me, it's like, okay, we need like a way to tie this outfit. Like, why are you wearing this cat hoodie outfit? Did you accidentally drink cat blood, and this is why you're wearing that? And I'm like, no! How come I can't just wear the outfit to just be cute? What? What? I was like, hecking no! It's just an outfit! It's not that deep! It's not that deep. And so that is how the idea for the vampire bloom came to be. Okay? That is how vampire bloom came to be. So I scratched my like frilly Lolita like starry themed dress that I was wanting and changed it to what became the vampire bloom outfit. Okay. Posture check. Okay. I've gotten some drama clippers about you. Worst lore ever. She drinks 14 cats for this. Okay. In question 3, 2, 1. Bakushin, I haven't played with this girl, so I have no opinion of her. She's not as cute as other girls, so I haven't played with this girl yet. In question 3, 2, 1. Do you play any phone games? Primarily nowadays, I only play Pokemon Pocket TCG. I just do my daily pulls. I don't spend money. I just do my daily pulls. Yeah. My daily login, daily pulls. Okay. In question 3, 2, 1. Since Umamosune is the big thing right now, might I suggest a horse racing kusoge? Horse riding deluxe. Okay, is this the thing that we saw like a few months ago? Yeah, when we were like looking at members only for like games, we came across like some horse kusoge. Okay. I'm not gonna rule out playing kusoge for the sake of a good laugh, but I kind of wanted to play that Mind's Eye game because I like high effort kusoge, like unintentional kusoge, right? I really like unintentional kusoge. But then I felt bad because everybody was dunking on the developer, so... Okay, where is this question? Where is this question? Here we go. Okay. Question 3, 2, 1. Hey, so, in case you weren't caught up, I am not caught up. There's a few new things to add to the Drake and Kendrick beef. Number 1, Drake is yelling at the ref to do something by suing Kendrick and UMG, LOL. Number 2, Kendrick performed 2 sold-out shows at Toronto's biggest indoor stadium, which Drake has never done. Some Canadian politicians were also in attendance at the show's capitals, LOL. Number 3, Drake released a new album with a track called What Did I Miss? The song doesn't sound great and just kind of feels like he just wanted to vent about his problems, including the beef and the fact that he has no friends. Wait, okay, the only thing I've heard from Drake, not that I was looking for, dude, the only Drake song I care about is You Used to Call Me on My Cell Phone, late night when you need my love, call me on my cell phone. Okay, that's the only Drake song I care about, okay? Okay, cause I unironically really like Hotline Bling, okay? I have not heard another Drake song. I don't care. Okay? I don't care. I just like Hotline Bling, okay? But like a month ago or so, I came across a new Drake song. And like Hotline Bling, I believe it is also about a phone, if I am not mistaken. The Nokia song. Because he has the old like Nokia like ringtone in the back, and I'm like, I only like that part. I don't care about anything else. I just like the instrumental. So if you could like remove Drake's voice and I just have like the instrumental, that would be perfect. Like unironically, I just like it for the okay, I just like it for that. So if like you could like take off like Drake's voice, I don't care what he's talking about here. I just like the sound effect. Okay, it hits the nostalgia, right? This Drake song is best without Drake. It's true! I literally only like it because of the okay? That's all I care about. But thank you for the update. Thank you for the update. Okay, new song, new marshmallow. 3, 2, 1. Okay, this is too big. Alright. Hi, saw your tweet about your outfit poll. For what it's worth, I thought I'd share I thought I shared what the reasons for the results are, though I have no idea if that's truly the case. Anyway, as seen in the poll, the biggest takeaway is that your new one, talking about the new outfit, the short chibi outfit, this current one I'm wearing now, is completely overshadows all the others. The Vampire Bloom outfit is the most distinct one and shares little with the others. The people who like it were most likely the ones who lost the fewest votes to your new outfit. The original, which is still one of the best ever created in my opinion, was a lot of people's first impression of you, so both the original buff and the sheer quality of it also made it lose fewer people in the new outfit. The Candy Cat outfit, however, not only is the most similar to your new one, but it also doesn't have the aspects of the others. So rather than people not liking the Candy Cat one, those who prefer it are far more likely to now prefer your new one. I understand the logic. I understand the logic. I guess spoilers, but the fifth outfit, which I am laying the groundwork to start rigging on, the fifth outfit that will be debuting in December, that is it would be unlike the previous 4 outfits. Okay? It is unlike the previous 4 outfits, except of course there is some sort of pink aspect to it, but its color is different, okay? We gotta go through the rainbow, okay? We had blue outfit, dark blue outfit, we had red, we had pink, we have yellow. So the next one is pink plus a different color. Is the 5th one done mostly by Torino? Yes, absolutely. Okay, with this outfit, the 4th outfit, I gave Torino like a lot of notes. Like, I had a clear vision. I know exactly what I wanted. But for the 5th outfit, I was like, have at you. Artist choice. I just want something in this style. Here's the style reference. But after that, it's style reference and this color. But after that, you do you. Okay? So yeah. I gave Torino style reference. Like just an outfit in this style. Use this color. Here's one hairstyle idea. You pick. You do you for everything else. You come up with like a second hairstyle. So yeah, this was so while the 4th outfit is very, very, very heavily influenced by me, the next one is mostly Torino. Yeah, from Torino's brain. Torino cooking as we speak. No, it's already done. Okay. Torino finished the model early April. Okay? So I've had the finished model already early April. I just have to rig it. What? Now it is small. Yeah, it was fast. It was fast because Torino finished this 4th outfit model in December, early December, like December 4th, 2024. Mm. And then I was like, sorry, I know you just finished this. So like in January, I came to tell you, sorry, you just finished this, but I have an idea for a new outfit. Sorry, you could finish this whenever. There's no deadline. And then Torino finished it late March, early April. Mm. New question in 3, 2, 1. Do you think if you ever had a swear jar, it would just be dusty? Yup. There would be maybe 2 pennies in it. Admittedly, I must be honest, there would be like 2 pennies in it. But the 2 pennies would have. Oh, this was last deposited like 3 years ago. Okay. I literally I was talking to my mother and it was like I said something like, what did I say? Oh, I was like, yeah, I was like complaining about something. I don't know. I can't remember. I was like talking about somebody else, and they said, "Yeah, man, that guy fudged up." Okay, I literally said that, fudged up, and my mother is like, "Oh yeah, he more than fudged up." Okay, that's what I literally said. He fudged up. Okay. So it is a regular part of my actual IRL language. So yeah, about like 2 pennies or $2. Where are you putting the swear jar or whatever? Mother fudgers is also now a regular part of my vocabulary. Mother fudgers. Okay, speaking of mother fudgers! Speaking of mother fudgers! Mother fudging like scam AIs is calling me! Dude, I got like heckin' 5 heckin' AI spam calls. And they start off with like,
Hello. Hello, Charlotte. This is Patricia. I've come to talk to you about your outstanding debt.
right? And it's like, what? And I'm like, what?
Our records show that you have...
Okay, this is literally what they said. This is literally what they said to me.
Our records have shown that you have been paying off your credit card every month. However, it says here that you have $7,000 left on your balance. Is this accurate?
And I'm like, what? Okay, one, it's like, okay, yeah, your cadence is not... You do a very good impression. Thank you. I will take that as a compliment. Can they hire me to be the new Siri? Okay. Dude! And I'm like, okay, mother fudger. Like, it's so heckin' annoying, because this is like the heckin' 3rd, 4th heckin' call. Saying that, like, dude. Yeah, like, oh, you've been paying off your credit card every month, but it says here you have a $7,000 bill. Nah, mother fudger, I have been debt-free since 2021. What's that? This news to me that I owe somebody $7,000. What the fudge? Like, what do you mean? So, like, they they somehow have my name like right. Okay, they legit do say they do say like hello Charlotte. Okay, they legit do say hello Charlotte. So they somehow know that I own this phone number. Okay. They somehow know that I own this phone number. So it's not like they just say hello and that's it. They literally say hello Charlotte. And at first it's like, huh, like who is calling me? But as they start to say,
this is Patricia.
Like it's like, and like and again, I was suspicious, and Patricia, quote unquote Patricia, starts talking, and I'm like, sorry, what did you say what did you say your name was again?
And I'm calling about my name is Patricia.
Like it's like, okay, yeah, that was the most unnatural stop. Okay, mother fludger. So like, and it's super annoying too because I was hacking in the middle of grinding out Uma Musume, okay? Like I was trying to like get all the currency I can. Because you can, okay? You can get like a lot of free rolls in Uma Musume right now. At least me as a new player, since there's like a lot of achievements I don't have. But it's just grindy. I need to grind it out so I can like roll on the banners and stuff, okay? Without having to spend money, okay? So I was like super annoyed, okay? I was like in the middle of that and they were like, this is like the second time, the third time they're calling me Melon Uma Musume! So yeah. I don't know, the AI thinks I have like $7,000 of credit card debt. Mother fudger, no! What the heck? At least back when like in like Euro hacking 1, you know, of Kawaii, when there were only like 4 to 5 talents, okay? Like streaming helped me pay off my hacking credit card back in 2021, so that's how I became debt-free. I have been debt-free since, so I don't know why the AI knows my name but thinks I owe $7,000. Like, what the fudge? Okay. That was a tangent. New question, 3, 2, 1. Why is it August already? Where did the summer go? Dude, it's only like the summer is not even, it's like barely 1/3 over. We're still in the first half of summer. What do you mean, where did the summer go? We're still technically in the first half of summer. New question, 3, 2, 1. Have you thought of having a watch along of Top Gun and Top Gun Maverick, the only chance? I've never seen Top Gun. What is this about? You've been playing Ace Combat 7 and you have the sunglasses in your gamer outfit. Also, your flying that was nearly hugging the ground that you pulled off was reminiscent to the training scenes in one of the movies. But I just see you try to pull the air maneuver. You'll know when you see it to avoid the missile near the end of Top Gun Maverick in Ace Combat 7. Did people really enjoy the Ace Combat 7 stream? This is like maybe the 3rd marshmallow that's mentioned it. Maybe I will play it again. Like, unlike Halo, I did think Ace Combat 7 was fun. Annoying at times, but it's still fun. In question 3, 2, 1. before the thought escapes my head, did you ever play that one Mr. Potato Head game that came in cereal boxes? No, I don't know what you're talking about. The Mr. Potato Head activity pack? No, I don't know what you're talking about. Remember playing that basically every day and just messing around with the puzzles and costumes? I also didn't know English at the time, and so I thought Mr. Potato Head was just speaking gibberish to me. No, I don't know what you're talking about. So I guess you may not be American. So maybe that was not in an American cereal. Since you said you didn't speak English at the time, so maybe this is not a something that was in America. I don't know. I've never heard of a Mr. Potato Head game or toy in cereal. It also depends on what cereal it is, cause like it's not like I ate every cereal or anything. It's not like I ate every cereal or yeah. I like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, okay? Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Fruity Pebbles, Cocoa Pebbles, Apple Jacks. Yeah. Trix's for emotes. I had Trix, but I wasn't like a big staple. And it was little. Cookie Crisp? No, that wasn't a big staple either. Cookie Crisp wasn't that great. Yeah, it's mostly Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Fruity Pebbles, Cocoa Pebbles. No, Kix wasn't big. Berry Kix! I like Berry Kix, but yeah, Berry Kix was super good. Fruit Loops? No, I wasn't big on Fruit Loops. I like it, but it's not like I'm at the whims of my mother's money, okay? We couldn't buy everything, so I usually just went with my favorite, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. With like, Fruity Pebbles also being like a big staple. Cocoa Pebbles for chocolate cereal. Yeah, there were Berry Kicks. I liked it a whole lot. Alrighty. Next question. 3, 2, 1. Please come to Any Rebel Toronto in November. Adam and say invite Charlotte Suzu. Yeah, it's not really in solely my power to say I will be at this convention. They have to invite me. Like one of their representatives has to reach out to the VTuber. Unless like the VTuber's like part of a company that can like do that. Yeah. Question in 3, 2, 1. You seem to be dreading about finding gray hairs. It is what it is. It is what it is. You wouldn't mind you having all the gray hair looking like Sora Kasugano. We do not speak that demon's name on this channel. And be our Grandma Imoto's 7-day life. And with all that gray hairs, you can look like Tamano Cross from Uma Musume and start running on the racetrack. Missed opportunity to gray hair Charzu to participate in the Mirai Kinen. I am in no rush to become older than I am. I'm in no rush. Ah. Grandma Emoto Life is an underserved market. Okay. Last year, during the there was a week in which we all suspected Kawaii was going to die. Okay, there was a day where the seed was planted, and a week of speculation, and then confirmation after a week of waiting. Okay, and during this week of speculation, I thought, okay, we're being all doomer in the Slack. We're being all doomer. What if they don't let us keep the models? Or they charge like a crazy amount for the models? I'm like, okay, if they don't let us keep the models, my first inclination would be to quit streaming forever. But if for somehow I wanted to continue, okay, yeah, it's my first inclination would be, okay, I'm retired now. Okay, like that is like 90% what would have happened, right? 90% what would have happened. 10% like, okay, do I see any value in like re-debuting? If so, what would be my what kind of VTuber would I be? I had come up with the idea. Again, these are like doomer thoughts. It could be stupid, but I came up with the idea that I was a dinosaur that was revived, kind of like Pokemon from a fossil, and brought into the future. And I am discovering technology, but I'm like a little dinosaur, but I'm your like 65 million-year-old grandmother. But I'm little. Okay, what do you mean how is this any different from now, okay? I'm not 65 heckin' million years old, okay? I'm not your freaking grandmother, I'm your Emoto. But I'm like, that was gonna be my lore. Okay, I was gonna be a dinosaur. Okay, and I was penciling, okay, what was my name gonna be? I was thinking, oh, maybe, because a dinosaur is like raw, maybe I could be called Rory. That was my penciled in idea. Like, my notepad idea for like, okay, if we can find any reason to continue on with this hacking VTuber thing. What was your name? Not Rara, Rory! Rory! Like R-O-R-Y. Like R-O-R-Y, Rory. So yeah. Like the golfer. Like who? Sorry, who? No! R-O-R-Y! Okay? So, that was my... if I find any reason to keep VTubing, what kind of VTuber would I be? So that is what I thought of. So to answer that question from like a few questions ago, if I was able to design my own VTuber model and lore, there we go. I would have been Grandma Dinosaur, revived from 65 million years ago and brought into the present day and discovering video games and technology. And I would have been called Rory. Yeah. There is the alternate universe Charlotte Suzu. But luckily, I was like, I would have really like been heckin' too disheartened to like continue streaming if they had not given us the models for free or for cheap. Right? So this probably would never have come to fruition anyway. But you have asked Torino to design it. Maybe. That would have been that to me may have been 50-50. Because I didn't want them to get mad at me for like, well, this is too close to the IP, right? Like in case they wanted to like clap me for using the same artist. But if I was thinking, and I also thought about artists as well. I was like, okay, yeah, I would probably ask Torino. Okay, but if I could not have Torino, you know who I was gonna consider asking? It is the artist for there's a Japanese VTuber called Melon. I would have asked. Oh, it's also the artist for Millie Parfait and Nichi Sanji Ian. I would have asked that artist because they actually follow me on Twitter. So I would have DM'd them and it was like, your art is cute, can you make my VTuber model? I promise I stream, I won't graduate. So yeah. But again, like, if they had like not allowed us to keep our models, like, yeah, that's like 90, like probably over 90% chance I would have been just retired. I would have hard graduated. Okay, new question. 3, 2, 1. Your streams are always the highlight of my day and I always end up smiling even if it's been a rough one. Stay strong, thank you. You stay strong as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And question 3, 2, 1. Can we get a Rory Sass Reaper outfit? No, okay. After watching you play the pizza typing game, I would like to see you stream typing of the dead someday. I'll look this up. I think I've heard of it, but I think I've seen somebody stream that. I'll look it up. Okay, new question. 3, 2, 1. Hey Sharzu, I've been watching you here and there for some time now. I kind of regret not being able to catch all your moments live, so forgive me for that. I also wanted to say that I admire you for persevering and I'm grateful for all you do for us. Now, since I have to ask a question, what would you say your goals are as a VTuber for the near future? Can I put out pre-recorded video every week in the month of August? Become actually slightly better at streaming? Because to me, I feel like I have, in my streams, especially if it's a gaming stream, I feel like I have strong starts, but after like maybe the first hour, I kind of fizzle out, so it kind of like falls off from there, and that is like a weak spot for me. And perhaps it's because I don't really talk a whole lot IRL. Like, I keep to myself. Like, I don't really have like a whole lot of people that I talk to. And so because I don't talk a whole lot IRL, this may transfer over to stream. So I end up probably not talking as much as I should during the stream. Right? And so people understandably get bored. So I have like strong starts. But as the stream progresses, I feel like there is my weak spot and they fall off there. So I am trying to be mindful of that. I also feel like I also maybe start losing some energy. Like perhaps streaming is the race. Okay. My brain has been melted by Uma Musume. Streaming is the race, and I have a strong start, but I don't have the stamina to go on for very long unless it's like something I'm super engrossed in. Okay? I don't know. Do I have the ADHD? I don't know. But I am super aware of my weak spots, my weak points, okay? I am super aware of my the things I need to improve on. Okay? Don't worry, I'm aware. Okay? Okay, it's not okay before like so you know that you should do Emoto GFE right? No. Okay? Okay? That is not what that means. In my vision of what I personally would like to see out in the world, I fall short of my personal ideal VTuber of my type, okay? Okay? I fall short of that ideal. There are things that I can do to be closer to this idea. Okay? Alright, that is what that means. And I am aware of the things I need to improve on. Okay? Alright? That's what that means. Alright? So, my goal, I like to produce more... I say produce, like... This may be too fancy of a word. I like to put out more pre-recorded content. And I would just like to be a better streamer overall. Yeah, I say that, but I'm also been... I think about this from time to time. Sometimes, okay, don't get too heckin' alarmed, because sometimes you dudes get too heckin' alarmed. Sometimes I wonder if it would be better if I, like, maybe stop streaming. Okay, because I'm like, I feel like I have stagnated a lot. Like, I've been at this for 4 years, and I feel like I've stagnated a lot. And so I'm wondering, like, is this worth it? I don't yet see that it's not worth it. Okay, I don't have evidence that, oh, this is not worth it. Okay, so don't worry, I don't have graduation on the brain, okay? But I do think now and then I just evaluate my current position, okay? Alright, I just evaluate my current position from time to time. Okay, that's all. You need a vacation, but you rarely take time off. I'm on the Imoto grind set. I don't know. I'm on the Imoto grind set. Yeah. I've only ever missed 2 weeks of stream my entire 4-year career. I don't know, I like being consistent. I also wish I can stream for longer, but some days I just don't have the stamina for that. Yeah, some days I just don't have the stamina or attention span for it. For like... but this is like mostly because of like... Maybe like for certain games. Certain games, I'm like, yeah. Yeah, I can play this for 5 hours, 6 hours, yeah. But yeah, but in other games are like... I think maybe I have to maybe break out of the Japanese VTuber company mindset of, okay, if I say I'm gonna stream Mario Kart, let's say I get bored of Mario Kart after 2 hours. You can't play anything else. Like, maybe I could just play whatever. Maybe I should adopt the Twitch mindset of, yeah, if you want to switch a game in the middle, maybe that is okay. But that is a mindset change that I have to make. Just to give you some insight of some of the things that I think about. It's like I've mentioned before, I'm not really... Okay, I'm not like a serious person, like, please don't. Okay, like, it really bothers me. Like, some of you dudes take me, like, way too seriously. Well, I'm not really talking to, like, people who are, like, usually here all day, every day, you know. But, like, people who watch me less often. People who watch me less often take me way too heckin' seriously. Okay? Please do not take me that seriously. However, I am mildly serious about, like, maybe treating this as if it is kind of like a job, okay? Right? It is why I'm dedicated to, like, you always gotta start at the same time. Right? Try not to be late. Don't like being late. Gotta start on time. Gotta be consistent. If you say you're gonna do the thing, then you have to do the thing, okay? So in that regard, I take it as serious as a job. Even though it's less jobby now that there is no company that I have to answer to. But, you know, I would still like to have some sort of dedication, some sort of stability and consistency for the people who take the time out to show up for Internet Imoto. New question in 3, 2, 1. Legit question, is baby fever high in demand right now? Since I'm seeing crazy stuff on Twitter X. Lots of posts about ovulation. Okay, I don't know, like, who the heck are you following? That's not what my timeline looks like. That sounds like a you problem, my guy. What the fudge? I have baby already. His name is Golden Boy. I don't want another one. I don't want another one. Okay, new question in 3, 2, 1. Are you playing the Hans game? I guess you mean horse game? Yes. Yes. But I legit had to like I had to cut myself off. Because I'm like, okay, I'm spending all this time playing the second game. I gotta stop and like edit the video for next week. I gotta get on the bike. I gotta cook. So yeah. So a hard stop earlier this afternoon so I can get up and cook. And I had my lunch and then I took a shower. Then I edited some and I got on the bike. And then came back, edited a little more, and then I started streaming. New question 3, 2, 1. Today is National Girlfriend Day. When are we jumping emoto? Okay, when you say jumping, to me that means beat up. Are you threatening me? This is a threat. What the fudge? Are the aunties not bored yet? What the heck are these morals? People have been denied a marshmallow stream for like 4 or 5 months. Okay, this is what happens to a mother fudger when no marshmallow stream. Sorry, I cannot fulfill that role for you. I am emoto only. But I wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors. New question 3, 2, 1. What do you think it would be like if you switched for a day or a week and babysat Nana's cat and Nana babysat Golden Boy? I mean, I don't know how Golden Boy would act around strangers. Since like it's not like I ever have any visitors, so I don't know how he would act around strangers. And I don't know how Kino and Nadeshiko would act around strangers, so I love cats, but I'm usually kind of weary of strange cats I don't know. Because they could be like, yeah, they may not get along with strangers. Yeah. So I'm usually just weary. I mean, I was weary of Golden Boy, like the first like 5 days I got him. Heck, I was weary of Golden Boy for like 2 weeks, actually, if I'm being honest. For like the first 2 weeks. Cause like he hissed. Okay? He hissed and tried to swipe and scratch. Okay, so I was weary of him for like heckin' the first 2 weeks. Like I didn't like truly warm up to Golden Boy for like until like around 4 weeks. Also, same question if you were to switch for Reina, She, and Tomoe. Same thing, same thing. I'm usually weary of cats I don't know. Wasn't Chibi swiping at you the other day? I don't remember. Like, dude, I literally have a heckin' scratch scar on my heckin' arm from when he like accidentally fell on my arm, okay? Like, it'll heal eventually, but you can still see the scratch mark. Hope people don't freaking think I'm like self-harming here, okay? But like, yeah, I have like I was in bed sleeping, and he tried to get up on the bed's headboard, and he like, I don't know, heck, you know, I was like he like sometimes likes to like just put his face in my face or like walk on my stomach or something, so I'm like, right, and I'm like trying to like adjust away from him, but he was like halfway on my heckin' stomach, and so like he like was like, oh snap, I'm gonna fall off the bed, let me scramble up, and he like scratched me in the arm, not intentionally. It wasn't like an attack, it was by accident. But yeah, but then like started bleeding, it was very painful. And now, and this happened like in late June, early July? So it's been a month. Yeah, it's been a month, but the scar is still there. I hate it. What the heck? My nice, perfect noodle arm. What the fudge? Question 3, 2, 1. Hope you're having a fine day. Give Golden Boy a couple of head pats for me. I heckin' did. The start of the stream, and he like acted like I had cooties and fudged off. Okay, so like whatever. Like I'm not allowed to heckin' touch him right now. He does not desire to be noticed. He does not wish to be touched right now. Okay, so like, I don't know. He's probably in the cat tree. Question 3, 2, 1. Have you ever played Chubby Bunny? I have no idea what the heck this is. So, what's your personal best on how many marshmallows fit in your mouth? I don't know what the heck this is. Of course, I'm referring to the International Marshmallow Standard, IMS, of cylindrical 1.5-inch high marshmallows consisting of 50% air. I've never heard of this game. What is this game? You do play some weird games. First Halo and now Chubby Bunny. In question 3, 2, 1. Charlotte, your self-improvement drive this year. Okay, it's not really this year. It's more like this month. It's been at it for like 4 months. Sorry, 4 months. 4 weeks? 4 or 5 weeks now? Your self-improvement drive this year has inspired me to take better care of myself and watch what I eat. Good for you. My weakness is crispy chips instead of sugary drinks. Thank you for talking about it, Gumbody. Thank you. It's hard because I wanna drink tea and sugary drinks with the 1% juice. Okay, maybe not that. Dude, the Skittles drinks are so terrible, man. With the 1% juice. It's terrible. Okay. Question 3, 2, 1. How much money will you be dumping into the horse game? I will persevere. Free to play. I will stay strong. Hopefully I don't get baited. That's why I've been grinding so much for the currency, so I could roll on the banners. In question 3, 2, 1. Just if you're interested, the fans have made a full port Sonic Unleashed on PC unofficial. By now, best Sonic game by comments of like everybody. I will check it out, but it depends, because I want my record to be squeaky clean in case somebody is ever possessed enough to want to sponsor me for a game. I don't want them to see, oh, I'm playing like emulated games or unofficial ports or something. Yeah, so we will see. I'll have to look into it. But thank you for the heads up. Thank you. Okay, we are at the last 10 questions. After many tangents, we are in the final stretch. Even as an unlisted stream, I will see. We will see. In question 3, 2, 1. Can you ask Nene if she wants to do a watch along with you, Oni-chans, and Kautomo? The dubbed version of Cultural Exchange with Game Center Girl. I think I saw the trailer. I ended up watching like a lot of anime trailers, but then I don't ever like end up watching the anime, even if it looks cool. But I think I saw the trailer. At least a Japanese trailer. I saw the trailer for it, but I never ended up watching it. I don't know if it's any good or not. But yeah, I actually do like make an effort to watch like a lot of anime trailers. So I have a vague idea of what you're talking about. I just never end up watching that. Then he has some long Zatsu rants about this one. Oh. In question 3, 2, 1. Listening to how you describe Mama Suzu pretty based, really looking for if you could invite her on stream. Never! I will never have that woman on stream because it will not be intentional, but she will fudge up and call me Morgan. Okay? She will fudge up and call me Morgan Freeman. No, okay? People who like trust their family members to not call them Morgan Freeman are like, they are so brave. They are the bravest amongst us. I'm not that brave. Okay? Did you do pre-recorded content with Mama Zoo? Probably not. Probably not. Do you trust any of your family to be on stream? Fudge no! What? No! Okay, my grandmother in particular. The nickname my okay, so my great grandmother had 9 children, right? So we have a pretty large family, right? My grandmother, her family nickname, this is not her actual name, but her brothers and sisters all call her Polly. Not because Polly is her name, is nowhere near her actual like, legal name, okay? Okay? My grandmother's name is not Polly, but they all call her Polly because it's in reference to her being a parrot, because she will chat and she will repeat everything that she is told. If a family member goes to my grandmother in confidence, she will repeat it to somebody else. Okay? So they call her Polly. As in Polly want a cracker because she is a parrot. No, man, no, okay? I would trust my own mother before I trust my grandmother in particular, okay? Again, her name is not Polly. This is not her legal name. She does not call herself Polly. This is nowhere in the same neighborhood as her real name. But it's a family nickname for her because she just chats and chats. Dude, my mother as well. My mother said the same thing, okay? Every time I call my grandmother, every time my mother calls my grandmother, her mother, my grandmother sits there and just yap, 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 yap about other family members who I have no idea even existed. Okay? My mother has said the same thing. She will talk there for an hour about all these different family members. And we're like, who is that? Like, who is this? Especially me, okay? Me being the youngest, okay? Of the 3 individuals here. And like, I don't know who this person is you were talking about, okay? If I met them, I was 6, you know? I don't know who this person is. But she's just telling me like, oh yeah, did you know what Jonathan, I have no relative named Jonathan. Do you know what Jonathan did at church? I can't believe it. Oh, you know they're having trouble over there at their house. You know the last rain came in and the winds were so strong and they have to replace it. And they called the contractor, but the contractor cited them for $15,000, and I was like, oh no, they're trying to get away with highway robbery here. And I'm like, well, okay, who is Jonathan? What? Okay, I'm sorry for their roof problems, but who is Jonathan? Okay, so like, no, okay. My grandmother will sit there and chat about anything. Okay, so as the generations, with each new generation, I can obviously see the ability to talk forever just was lost, okay? That skill is not passed down to me, okay? My grandmother would be a great Zatsudan vtuber, okay? Because she can actually talk. Okay, it's more like Kekken, like family drama, like family going on. But like she will sit there and talk for a long time. Please do a stream. That's just one story that goes nowhere for 2 hours. I will consider it. Actually, that's a funny idea, I think. Okay, next question. 3, 2, 1. Just here to tell you to get that plushie partnership going. It'll be disappointing if my Emoto she doesn't try. I will let you know I have decided to go further. I have agreed to the plushie partnership. They are drafting the design. Well, no, the design is finished. Spoilers, it's based off the Candy Cat outfit. Okay, so there's a Candy Cat plushie in the works. They're just finalizing the production. So yeah, we're in those stages now. Finalizing the production. However, they will not go forward with production unless there are minimum 50 orders. 50 orders of plushies, okay? The plushies will cost about $26-27 USD. Somewhere around there, so under $30. Okay? Yeah, it's between $25 to $30, but definitely under $30. Not even $30. Okay, it's gonna be under $30. Okay? So yeah. It's gonna be around $26-27 USD. For a plushie, it'll be based off of the Cat outfit. There will be a pre-order period, I think for a month. I don't recall. But there will be a pre-order period, and we will need to have 50 orders for the campaign to be successful. Right? And if the campaign is successful, they will proceed with production, and you will receive the plushie. And then there will be a small number of plushies left over, probably, that will be sold at a slightly higher price. When they say slightly, I mean actually slightly, like $5 max, okay? So if the plushies will be, during the pre-order period, will be around like $26 or $27. If the campaign is successful, campaign is successful, and they will have a few left over, they will sell those at around like $30-ish, $31, $32 max. Okay, that is what you can expect. Soon, TM. When you buy a plushie, or they give you a sample, I usually buy. I will help. Oh, guess who the heck is back? Guess who is lurking around here behind my chair now? I will buy a plushie to boost the number up by 1. Right, we're at the last few questions. Next question, 3, 2, 1. If girls feel awkward over very muscular guys, I don't know if that's a girl thing or just a me thing. I don't know, I just don't want to look at like a half-naked muscle dude. Sorry, that's just me. I just don't want to look at half-naked muscle dude. I'm not sure that's a girl thing. That's just a Charlotte Suzu thing, okay? And guys would feel the same about two stick girls. Do you think so? I mean, I don't know, it's whatever. I'm sure there have been people who looked at me and was like, "Yeah, this girl doesn't eat," and like feel awkward because they think I have like eating disorder or something. It's whatever. I don't know. I'm pretty okay with the state of my body, minus the growths in my stomach. But overall, I'm okay with. I don't know, I'm just okay with the state of my body. Okay, so he comes here. He comes here just to like pass out immediately, like pass out, lay down immediately behind my chair. So if I were to roll back, he would be a goner. He would be a dead man. Why does he do this? There is so much space. There is so much space. What the fudge? I won't do it on purpose, but like there's only a few questions, so the stream is not gonna last for very much longer. It's like ending in like the next 20 minutes or so, okay? But then if he stays here, I mean, dude, okay, he's just laying there. He's just laying there with his eyes open, okay? Like, why? Why must I live this life? I don't want this life. Okay? He's just laying there with his eyes open. Okay? So like, why is it like... There's no reason to lay like immediately behind my heckin' chair. He plans on playing Death Stranding and Death Stranding 2. This does not look like my type of game. Sorry, not really. You turned GB Doomer? No! That child is Doomer himself! Okay, this child... Let's put this on hold for a minute. This child has been super bold lately. Super bold. If I leave, just to like take out trash, if they have to go to the store, if they have to check the mail, right? He has started to like walk outside the front door when I open the door. Okay, he has gotten so hacking bold lately. I've had to like now like block him, block him with like my hands, or like if I have my purse with me, my bag with me, block him like that. He is like starting to like venture past the threshold of the front door, okay? Like, okay, yeah, it's so bad here. He has a mother who loves him, who takes care of him. But he can't wait to escape. Like, what the fudge? He just what? No, this is not separation anxiety. He's now fascinated by the outdoors. Okay? I open the front door and he's just like, yeah, let me freedom, yeah. Okay, and he just like, look, he just stays at the front door and looks around, you know. So he doesn't go far, but I'm like, nope, don't like that. He's getting a little too bold. Because right now, he just takes... I open the door and he immediately rushes out to, like, take 3 steps past the front door. 3 steps into the outside world. Right? But now that he sees, oh, I've taken 3 steps outside. Nothing bad has happened. I've done this 5 times. Nothing bad has happened. So maybe I can take 10 steps outside. Oh, okay, no. No. Okay, now he's like, I don't know, I guess he realized I was talking about him. He's walked away in shame. Like, why do you come here just to like, yeah, let me just lay here behind the chair for 5 minutes. Okay. That's enough. Let me go somewhere else now. Put a collar on him. Oh. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I've already started to like try to deter him because now I'm expecting him to like rush out and take 3 steps outside. So I've started to like anticipate him and like block him. Why is she so cute? I don't know, my guy. Maybe that is just her face. So now that you've been a mother for a few months, how do you think you've been doing? What kind of mother do you think you are to the gold one? I am a caring mother who sometimes does not understand what goes on in that child's brain. Sometimes I look at him and I think, that boy ain't right. But sometimes I look at him and think, the embodiment of cuteness. You seem a little helicopter parenty while streaming. No! I'm not helicopter parenty. I just don't like to be bothered when I am working. Okay? I just don't... Okay, I don't like it when you start screaming while I'm working, okay? Sorry, so cute. Golden boy cute, by the way. Yeah, I just don't want to be disturbed while working. Like for this hour or 2 or 3 or 4 to be Oni-chan undivided attention. That's also why I don't like to eat during stream or get up during stream. That's why I usually pee before stream, because I don't have breaks. Yeah. Because I would like to give people who cared enough to tune into the Charlotte Suzu channel, like, my undivided attention. Yeah, that's how I see it. That's why I like usually reluctant to eat on stream. Don't like to get up. Yeah. With the recent age verification bill, dude. If YouTube is like, is this person over the age of 18? Perhaps, I don't know. Perhaps I might be cooked. Cause the AI will... Dude, the AI like heck in the debut year thought I was a child! Are we gonna go back to that? In debut year, they like flagged my channel for like as made for kids, okay? Dude, alright, I might be cooked. That Twitch move might be real. With the recent age verification bill affect Isla's ability to access the internet and stream, if she's like, yeah, I'm eternally 16, maybe so. We gotta, quote unquote, protect the kids, you know. Think of the children, you know. How's the marriage fund going? Okay, we recall the deal. If I had gotten $1 million within a year, I would marry Oni-chan for 7 days and take half of your assets. Right? Right? We do not make that much money on the Charlotte Suzu channel, so it is a long ways off, okay? Okay. So, no, I will not be looking for a dress anytime soon. I am sorry if you are disappointed. Okay, last question. That was in the queue before I started the stream. You are given a magical wish. The wish granter will take any food you're allergic to, or just really any food you don't like, and make it so you love this food. Which food are you adding to your favorites list? I guess dark chocolate. Because dark chocolate is nasty. So I guess that I could enjoy dark chocolate. Dark chocolate is so heckin'... Oh! No. Fudge the dark chocolate. I have something better. If I liked 0 sugar drinks, like Coke Zero or seltzer water. Yeah, if I like those, it would be a game changer. But I don't. That's why I'm hooked on pure leaf blackberry iced tea and Snapple. Okay. Yeah, I'm serious about it. I don't like Coke Zero or sugar-free Sprite or seltzer water. Like, dude, my grandmother heckin' loved seltzer water, man. She loves seltzer water. It's so gross to me. It's really gross. Okay. Last question. And then we will call it a stream. This came in after I started the stream. This came in after I started stream. Final question. You should add more stuff on the throne. Broke gang together strong. I don't know, I usually just want to put cat stuff there. And right now I'm kinda like... Yeah, he has all the food. Like, I have like 2 or 3 months worth of food right now. So you do still need to fund anything. Yeah. 2 or 3 months worth of food. Like another month worth of treats. Yeah. What about the chair? I don't know, I'll think about the chair. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Oh, the mouse, a new mouse! Dude! Dude! They apparently don't make my mouse anymore. The mouse I'm using is Razer Naga X. Apparently they don't make the Naga X anymore. Like, I looked. Oh, dude. And I was looking at this, right? It's on Razer's website. Yeah, it's a V2. Okay, what if I don't like that heckin' version? Okay, I like the Naga X. So yeah, they don't make the Naga X version anymore. Okay, I just like this one. So now I'm like, welp. So now I haven't bought a new mouse specifically because of that. But dudes, let me show you something. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. I saw this in the store. In the Best Buy. Cause I was looking at their mouses, their mice. See, okay, this is where I got the, pretty sure I got the Razer Naga X at Best Buy. I should go back to Best Buy. Right? But then we had like Naga V2 or whatever. Whatever. They had that. So I was like, maybe I'll check online, cause I don't know, like I just want the one I had the whole time. Just want the one I had the whole time. But dudes, look what I found! Also at Best Buy! Wait, let me get this picture. Look what I found! Are you ready? Look at this! We match! We match! But I do not buy it because I'm like, nah, we're broke. I don't need to spend money on this frivolous thing. So I didn't buy it. Okay, unironically, I low-key like the white version better. Even though mine are pink, I unironically like this white version better. Nah, I won't put it on throne. Cause there's nothing to actually need. This is just me being like, I want it. I just want to be cute here while I'm gaming. So yeah, I don't need this, okay? Gotta stop spending money on random frivolous things. I don't need this. I will use the iPhone until it dies. I'll use these headphones until it dies as well. Yeah, it'll be purely for aesthetics. And I have no idea about the quality. Which headphones do you have? It is Audio Technica something. Oh, like it says here, Audio Technica ATH M50X. Here we go. Those are the headphones I use. Audio Technica. Yeah, I would just be buying this because it has cat ears on it. Yeah. Okay. Tomorrow. More chatting because we have not chatted enough today. That is tomorrow. Okay. Move over. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you. Appreciate you all being here. Who knows when the next marshmallow stream will be, but feel free to send things in. If it's something that's like time sensitive, I'll answer it right away on Twitter. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Appreciate you all being here. Yeah, wish you all good morning. How much Maros were there? There were 52 before I started stream, and then one more came in after I started stream, so I answered 53 in total. Excluding like some of the ones they took out just because they were just music suggestions or game suggestions or something. Okay. Yeah, wish you all good morning, good day, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are in the world. Please take care of yourselves. Bye.